You are born in a dusty coastal hamlet near the Aegean Sea. Your childhood is a blur of cracked mud floors and stale bread. You run barefoot, chase other children, and believe the world is small but safe. Then, one morning, the sails appear on the horizon. It's the year 75 BCE, and the Sicilian pirates have arrived. They don't come for trade, they come for blood and cargo. The raid starts before sunrise. Screams jolt you awake, smoke chokes the air, and before you can even run, rope bites into your wrists. You are shoved onto a pirate ship, recatalogued as a different kind of cargo. Usually, when these pirates capture someone, they look for fancy clothes and an entourage, so they can demand a massive ransom, something like 20 talents, which is roughly $2 million today. But you have no entourage to gather money to buy your freedom. You're a peasant. You are worth nothing. So your childhood abruptly ends, and you are put to work. Your first few years on the ship are a masterclass in survival. You scrub the bloody wooden decks until your fingers bleed. You learn to move like a shadow, and numbness becomes a skill as essential as breathing. The pirate captain who owns you is a giant douchebag. He spends every day barking orders, drinking heavily, and treating you like garbage. But you are watching. You learn how the ship operates. You learn how to tie knots, how to read the stars, and most importantly, how the pirates fight. You realize that in this world, beauty isn't freedom, violence is. By the time you turn 20, you've had enough. You know you can't beat the captain in a sword fight, so you decide to use your brain. You wait for the crew to capture a massive merchant vessel. That night, the captain orders a grand feast to celebrate. You smile sweetly, serve the wine, and encourage the captain and his loyalists to drink and celebrate. By the end of the night, they are all properly hammered. You, however, are stone cold sober. You slip into the captain's quarters. He is passed out, defenseless. You pull out a stolen dagger and slit his throat. You don't feel guilt, you don't feel satisfaction. This is just business. This is your life now. When the sun rises, the crew finds their captain dead and you standing there holding the bloody blade. In the pirate world, authority isn't inherited, it's taken. You give them a choice. Follow you or join the captain at the bottom of the Aegean. They choose you. Congratulations, you're officially a pirate queen. Life at the top is a completely different game. You are the conductor of this insanity. You attack merchant ships, capturing their goods and taking wealthy hostages. You demand 20 talents for their lives, and if they complain, you up the ransom to 50 talents just to prove a point. You walk freely around your ship, join in on the crew's games, and if the men are being noisy, you shush them. If anyone challenges your authority, you make an example of them. You break their arms, let them scream, and leave them on the floor to show everyone what happens when you cross the queen. For a while, you were untouchable. You were making millions. But then, you make a fatal mistake. Your crew boards a ship and captures a 25-year-old Roman nobleman named Julius Caesar. You look at his fancy clothes and figure he's your ticket to a huge payday. Except, this guy is a nightmare. He refuses to act like a prisoner. He freely walks around the ship, acts like he's the captain, and every single day he forces you and your crew to listen to the terrible speeches and poems he's working on. He calls your crew idiots and constantly jokes that the second he's released, he's gonna hunt you down and crucify every single one of you. You laugh it off. 38 days later, his men return with your 50 talents of silver, and you set him free. You sail back to your island base with your huge jackpot to get drunk and achieve financial independence. But Julius wasn't joking. Before your hangover even fades, you look out at the horizon and see Roman sails. He immediately raised a small army and sailed right back to your island. Your men try to fight, but they're no match for trained Roman soldiers. You are captured. Caesar takes back his 50 talents of silver, and just like he promised, he orders the crucifixion of you and every single one of your men. Because he actually grew a little fond of you during your captivity, he decides to slit your throat first to prevent you from suffering on the cross for too long. What a nice guy. You wanted freedom, and you got it for a little while, but in the end, the sea always collects its debts. So yeah, it sucks to be a pirate queen.